forest planet of Galantor.
How remarkable, Doctor. The TARDIS is making quite a passable imitation of a tree. Your hours of fiddling with the chameleon circuit seem to have paid off.
Yes, but I did get rather attached to the old police box. Well, anyway, now it's time to find my old friend Zaphonics. He won't recognise me, I suppose. We last saw each other several of my incarnations ago. He was part of the original human settlement here on Galantor. Mathematical genius. Wonderful grasp of occluded tetrahedral equations.
Really?
Oh yes, it's going to be fascinating to see how he's got on.
Well, I'm afraid that may prove a little difficult, Doctor. I took a look at the TARDIS's chronometrograph as we were leaving. According to the readings, this is the 42nd century of human history, and I had thought you meant to land in the 39th?
Romana, according to local methods of time measurement, this is the year 4198 AD. We are far too far into the future. Old Zaphonics will have been dead for over 100 years. Your insistence that I repair the chameleon circuit must have reactivated the location randomizer I installed to defeat the Black Guardian.
I suppose it was too good to be true. Doctor, how have you managed to survive for so many years with such a patchy grasp of TARDIS mechanics? In a tight spot, you always rely on K9 or that infernal sonic screwdriver.
You fundamentally misunderstand the relationship I have with the TARDIS. Never having had your own TARDIS, of course, you don't feel the connection a Time Lord has with his ship. Travelling through space and time is more than a simple matter of brute force. It's more like sailing a ship across a churning sea with a strong wind at your back.
Well, anyway, seeing as we're here, shall we explore? We may be able to find out what has happened to the colonists.
You know, when this planet of Galantor was first settled, it was at the edge of human exploration of this galaxy.
So, what does become of humans?
Well, around about the year 3000, the Empire of Earth, which had previously controlled all of this galaxy, collapsed. But it was replaced by a democratic federation of planets. But then around the year 4000 AD, the dictator Mavic Chen took control of this galaxy. His descendants have ruled it ever since, and will continue to do so for several thousand years to come.
Doctor, listen.
That sounds interesting. Come on, Romana!
But we don't know what...
Over here! Hello, I'm the doctor. Let me take a look at your injuries.
How is he?
He's in a very bad way, I'm afraid.
He must have been attacked by whatever was making that roaring sound.
Indeed. I think I'm going to have to get him back to the ship. I've got medical supplies there.
Well, look, maybe there's something in here that will help.
No, it must go. Golden skins.
Right, let's have a look.
He appears to have been suffering some kind of systemic poisoning even before he was mauled. But I don't know of anything that could have made such markings. Genetic engineering, I wonder. Well, he appears to be human at least. Now, let me see. Would you like a jelly, baby? Romana, what have you got there?
Oh, it's just a simple scanning device.
You purloined that from that 23rd century space vessel we visited last Tuesday.
I'm sure they won't miss it.
Oh.
No, you mustn't.
Doctor, this is most peculiar. The genetic code of these fungi are based mostly on carbon, as with most life forms in this galaxy. But there's also an unusually high concentration of silicon. How peculiar. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That's nice, Romana.
And this one is emitting some peculiar type of gamma radiation. And this one... Oh!
Leave that man alone or I'll shoot.
Look, it's all right, old thing. I'm just trying to help him. He's hurt.
Very well.
No! I see you are well versed in standing and kickboxing. But let's just see what you make of this.
The stance of a centurion fighting octopus. So you must be a master at Belushi and Kung Fu.
Indeed. In fact, I believe I'm the only humanoid master in this galactic cluster.
Isn't anybody going to help me?
My dear lady, this has been the most enjoyable exercise, but now I really must protest.
Leave him alone, you ignorant mercenary.
We Thals have always fought to the death.
Romana, that was rather unnecessary use of force. I had everything nicely under control.
You got that under control? Look, don't fuss. It was only set on light stun. She's fine. She's rolling around. Oh, I don't suppose I'm going to get in thanks, am I?
Thank you. You are a strong and skillful fighter. My name's Loran. Who are you?
I'm the Doctor, and this is my companion, Romana.
Doctor? I seem to know that name.
I shouldn't be surprised my fame has endured the passage of time. You are a Thal, yes?
You are correct. A small group of us crashed onto this planet some 4 years ago.
I visited your home planet, Skaro, about 2,000 years ago and met your leader, Moses.
To Moses? Why, Doctor, you are a legend amongst the Thal people. Or do the old stories not say that you had even then mastered the art of time travel?
I wouldn't say mastered.
It is a great honour to have you on Galantor.
So, seeing as the Doctor's some kind of hero around here, I take it that you won't be shooting at us again.
I think you misunderstood my intention earlier. I was aiming to shoot the vile mushroom that was attacking you.
Mushroom? Why do the mushrooms pose a great threat here on Galantor?
Perhaps I should explain. This planet was conquered by the Daleks about a century ago.
Ah, the Daleks.
The Daleks installed a base here, and they brought with them a species of large ape-like creatures, which we call Mugatti.
That man yelled that name just before we found him.
The Mugatti are savage beasts. They prey on the human colonists and eat them.
Eat them? How uncivilized.
The humans suffer doubly, as well as the Mugatti have to contend with the local plants and animals, which have an abnormally high silicon content.
Which is slowly poisoning them.
So they are slowly dying out.
But where do the mushrooms fit in?
That is the intriguing part. We have discovered that the native fungi are intelligent.
What?
And they have a telepathic link with the Mugatti.
There's no way that could have evolved naturally. So you've been studying them?
Yes, we hope to find a way to block the telepathic link between them. You have already seen a demonstration of their power. This poor human was bringing a sample back to the Thal base for analysis, when the fungi must have called a Mugatti to their aid.
So you think, by studying the Mugatti, you're going to find a way to block the telepathic link between them and the fungi, and then they're going to be less useful to the Daleks?
Look! A Dalek kill cruiser! We must get under cover!
Life forms detected on planetary surface. 2 Time Lords, 1 Thal, 1 human. These races are hostile to Daleks. Exterminate the life forms. Exterminate! 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 Received from Central Command. The Time Lords must be captured. The others may be exterminated at your discretion. Acknowledged. Order the Mugatti to restrain the Time Lords. Then dispatched Roboman Shuttle 7 to capture them. Exterminate all other life forms. I'll obey.
Do hurry up, Doctor! Come on, we must move faster! The Daleks have stopped firing, but that Mugatti has been following us! There it is! Come on! Perhaps we should have made straight to my base that's not far from here.
You didn't think to tell us that sooner? We're almost here.
What?
My ship! Look, here it is.
Where?
Here. Now, where did I put that key?
We can't see.
Romana, calm down. This is not a 1980s action adventure.
Doctor, don't fuss. It's still only set on light stun.
So you better check the energy levels on that gun. There can't be a lot left.
No!
Look out!
Doctor, do something!
Romana, quick, shoot!
Blast, it's running out of energy!
Look out, the other one!
Next time on Tyranny of the Daleks.
The Daleks, of course! Genetic engineering! It's always been their most powerful weapon.
The risk of the Doctor escaping is too great.
You are now a prisoner of the Daleks. Submit or face extermination.
Move. Our orders are to take you to Tyranny.
It's all your fault! You should have done more to save the Doctor!
What do we do now?
No!
Look, there are 100,000 humans on this planet. If we're going to be up against the Daleks, we may need their help.
Wait a minute!
What's wrong?